One day away from the kickoff of Pride Week in Halifax, and also one day away from the Queer Acts Theatre Festival. Now, what is it? Well, it's a 4-day event, highlights the talent of queer artists and presents theatrical work of relevance to the LGBTQ community. This year, Queer Acts is excited to present a variety of shows from emerging artists, all of which explore diverse themes and performance styles as well. And joining us to get a little more detail about the Queer Acts Festival is the festival's director, Adam Reid, is with us on this Wednesday morning. Adam, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks
nice
for
to
coming in.
Great to be here.
So, as I mentioned before the break there, milestone year for you, 5th year for the festival.
Yeah, it's really great. We've come a long way.
And you started it 5 years ago. So how's it been for you in the 5 years?
It's been fantastic. I moved to the city about 5 years ago, very much with the goal of starting this festival. I saw there was this opportunity for queer theater in the city, for a queer theater festival in the city. I knew there was already sort of an established community here of queer artists, and I thought, what a great way to kind of bring them together and showcase the talent we have here. And
how has it grown from year 1 now to where we are in year 5 for you?
Well, I think one of the reasons people seem to really enjoy the festival, and I think a lot of it is, they saw right away what it could be and what it was.
Sure.
So every year we present about a half dozen shows, and we've kind of stuck with that. We've stuck with there's always a feel. It's a celebration. It's a party, and it's a community event. So people really come together to see shows, to talk about them, and to celebrate the artists involved. And so it hasn't changed a lot really in the 5 years because it's always the core principles, the core ideas. Has always been there.
Okay, let's talk about some of the acts that are going to be happening in the next 4 days. First one I want to touch on is Country Song. We have some video of that to play. Tell me a little bit about Country Song.
Country Song is by a local artist named Leanne Poole. Leanne has been working in the city for a number of years, and she's a really respected artist. She's, I believe, won the Mayor's Award. She's had a show last year called Short Skirt Butch. She's a great writer. She doesn't often perform herself on stage, so she'll be doing this, writing and performing the show herself.
Right.
It's they say she's exploring her relationship with her father, and she's also developing the show with music. So it's going to be a little musical show. I think she's going to be wearing her heart on her sleeve. I think it's going to be a really lovely show. So
during the 4 days, I think it's every night they do the same show.
Yeah.
So she'll be on tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right?
Yes, she will. So she'll be on every night from Thursday to Sunday.
Okay. I saw some funny photos from a comedy troupe, for a show called Jet Legs, and we grabbed some photos of their photo shoot. Tell me a little bit about Jet Legs and what that one's all about.
Jet Legs is by a troupe of comedians here in town. They're adorable. They're Meg McDowell, Margot Durling, and Krista Davis. They do a lot of performance at the Company House on Gottingen Street. This is the photo shoot you're looking at right now. This is the photo shoot for the poster. We have our pink posters all around town, so this was us preparing for that. And the girls, they're hysterical. They're really funny. And the show is a little tongue-in-cheek. They are going to be playing sort of stewardesses for an airline that is looking for a new employee. So basically, the show will kind of change every night. It's comedy, it's variety, but every night they're going to have a celebrity guest.
Oh, really?
And yes, and they will be interviewing that person and getting that person ready to join the cabin crew.
Oh, that'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really great.
So as festival director, do you get a chance to take part in any of these shows as well? Or
no, I don't. I am very much behind the scenes, kind of just helping them all make sure that the work they do gets the promotion it needs and the support it needs.
Right. Tell me a little bit, we got about a minute left, the Youth Creations program and how people can get involved in that.
Yeah, so Queer Youth Creations is a new project we're doing this year. Basically, we're trying to support young artists in the city who are developing their talent.
Sure. So
this year we've chosen an artist named Summer Zaman, and Summer was asked to take part in Queer Acts last fall, and at that point we partnered her with a mentor to help develop a script. So she'll be presenting a show called 17 every night at 6 p.m. and it's going to be double billed with a show out of Toronto. So I've also selected a show by youth in Toronto, and that show is called Graceful Rebellions. And so that show will be coming in, and they both have sort of similar themes. They're both stories of female sexuality and appearance in the modern world. And it's just going to be, it's a great double bill.